The Holyoke St. Patrick's Committee announced the winning design for the Grand Colleen float today.
That's just one of the stops we make as Western Mass News goes town by town. The event was held at Blessed Sacrament School this morning. For the 7th year, the St. Patrick's Committee of Holyoke held a contest open to students across all of Holyoke schools to design the Grand Colleen's float for the St. Patrick's Day Parade. The recipient received a $100 donation, a framed portrait of their design, and the opportunity to ride in the tow vehicle of the Grand Colleen's float during the parade.
Down to South Hadley, where AARP Tax Aid Program volunteers provided tax help at the South Hadley Senior Center. Volunteers will be there through Thursday, April 6th. Tax returns will be done on a same-day drop-off basis. Tax Aid provides tax assistance free of charge with a special focus on taxpayers who are aged 50 and over or have low to moderate income.
And Town by Town takes us to our final stop in Springfield, where State Representative Carlos Gonzalez co-hosted an informational event for local micro businesses on opportunities related to green energy incentive programs. The event took place at the Latino Economic Development Corporation this afternoon. We'll be right back.